The Gimped Ninja.
Hey everybody, I'm sure by now you've heard all about what's going on with the Duggars and their show 50 Kids and Still Fornicating or whatever it is. It's been cancelled after it came out that their son Josh was, well, basically molesting his sisters when he was younger. When he was 14, there's 4 of his sisters and 1 babysitter in total. That's actually, come out proven. There might have been more, but that's the ones he actually admitted to himself. But I've too many. 4 of them are sisters. Yeah, this is a good old Christian family, which, is kind of suiting considering all the, well, if you read the Old Testament, Okay, I saw these interviews that Fox News did with the 2 parents and 2 of the sisters that were actually his victims. The consistent theme throughout all of this seems to be that, oh, that's dealt with, it's over. Well, it was never dealt with properly. It's not over. It's pretty damn clear if you watch those videos that those girls, are still, they might not have known what was going on at the time, which they claim many times through it, but, and they never knew about it. Well, they know about it now. You don't think that still affects them, 12 years later? You don't think that's going to still affect them the rest of their life unless they deal with it now? It's going to affect them anyways. But if you don't deal with it, it's just going to be something that grows and makes you go batshit insane like your parents. Which they already are, but, and at least one of these girls was like 8 or 9 years old. He was 14 when he did this. He was the oldest out of, 5 kids at the time, so they were all fairly young. Most of them probably not even hit puberty yet. Now, he did this, and eventually he went to his parents, and, oh, he was crying. He admitted it to us. He felt bad. Right. And they claim that they did everything they could to prevent this. It happened 3 fucking times before they actually did anything about it. Before they actually took him out of the home and took him to Christian counseling, because, if you want to cover up child molestation, who better than the church, right? And when they finally, after he went through the counseling and all that stuff, and by the way, it happened again after that, eventually they did go to the police to report it, and it turns out the cop they went to was a friend of the family. And it also turns out that the cop since has been fired and busted for child porn. Gee, sounds like a great family. And they seem to be under this delusion that the police have some kind of agenda to get them, and the media has some kind of agenda to bring this out. It's over, it was in the past, it's been dealt with, but when you do something like this, justice has to be served, okay? Yeah, we all do wrong, but you know what? Doing wrong and fucking up to the degree of messing up completely, sexually assaulting 5 different people. And throughout this entire thing, they seem to be trying to make out like Josh is the victim, they're the victim, they're being victimized now by the media. They miss the point that who is actually the victim is the one who's going to have to live with this, who's going to have to deal with having been sexually abused. It's not, you can't just pray that shit away. But poor Josh, oh, it's so sad that he should have to deal with that.